And we are back. I know that I've played this game already, but today we'll continue on choosing alternate routes. So yeah, let's go. Oops, not this one. Where were we? Yeah, first big decision. We first chose you have to focus on our bonds first. That was the compromise, but since we're gonna be choosing alternate routes, why don't we go on top first? We can't give up on escape, Lou. Sticky low, we can't just give up on escape. It's only day 1. There has to be some way to escape. The Kongs couldn't have blocked all exits. You can do what you want, but you're only going to be disappointed. And there he goes. If he doesn't want to help us, then that's his problem. Okay, so then what? What's our next plan for escape? Maybe... Wait, what about Goofy Speedway? We haven't been there yet. Of course, how could we forget? Maybe one of the racetracks has some sort of opening. Perhaps one of the farm-themed ones? I think we'd be able to jump the fence rails. Let's just be mindful of not scraping ourselves on old fences like those. Don't want to get a disease on our way out. Well, no point in staying here to Goofy Speedway. We went back to the playground. Harry, Mo, and Lou might be somewhere else. But we could do this. Thank you, Tom, for reminding us about the Speedway. No problem. Can't wait to play some racing games. Might have my license permanently suspended, but who cares? I'd say follow your heart, but maybe don't do something illegal. We see you just go in. We're getting real tired of just walking. Ready to Goofy Speedway. I wonder if the... what do you call that? The culprit will also change due to the alternate routes that we're gonna take. We should start with the racetracks themselves. After all, we should definitely be able to escape from there. So, to the farm-themed tracks, yeah? Yep. Can't wait to race. I don't think I'd like to race with you. Don't worry, I was just joking about my license being permanently suspended. It's only for 10 years, not forever. Well, that's a positive view. That's not any better. I won't hesitate to arrest you, Ricky. We're here to escape, not race anyways. So let's go, everyone. Thank you, Tom, for the recommendation. No problem. We went over to the track, but... why can't I enter? Oh no, we don't have our cars either, do we? No, but you should still be able to enter. It's like a barrier. Oh dear. Well, maybe the other tracks can be accessed. Yeah, you have to be right, Felipe. We ended up trying every opening, but none of them worked. All of them were somehow blocked. This can't be. Metal does, regular lock does, and now barriers. The heck do you go on here? Come on, I wanted to race. That's really not the issue right now, Riggy. So I guess this wasn't a good idea after all. But perhaps there's another place we can go to. Right? I guess I have to be blunt. I think Lou was right. Well, I believe there was a way we got here. At least with Toontown Zero, I don't think there's a way out of here. So you're really saying there's no way of escape? I'm saying that we need to get to the other playgrounds. Though the problem is how to do so. Well, no matter how we have to do it, I'm sure we'll find a way. Yeah, there has to be a way. But where to go next? Attention all Toons. Come to Toontown Central's Plaza for an announcement. An announcement? Oh great, what does that flunky have to say now? Whatever it is, we're not going to follow it. We're not? Of course not. Everybody's trying to stop us from getting out. You all keep trying to find a way out. I'll just go in case attendance is mandatory. I'll come back to tell you if it is or not. Thank you, Surly. What does Flunky want with us? We kept on looking for a few moments, but then... Attention all Toons, attendance is mandatory for this meeting. It's only been like half a minute. I guess we all have to go. Fine. What is Fluggy going to say to us, and why is it so important? Fortunately, there's only one way to find out. We headed over to the plaza in silence, and once we got there, we found the others. You're late. You doing okay, Harry? You're still paranoid about everyone? Yeah. There's no time for this. Flunky, where are you? Look above. Well, it's been a few hours since I've seen you all. Obviously, you must be wondering why I gathered you all here again. Of course, I was going to have fun racing. Did we even need to come here? Of course you needed to, after all. Not coming to announcements would be a violation. A violation? Since when was that a law? I forgot it's something very important. The rules of this game. Alright, we did this already. Skip. Do you finally get it, Flippy and Clara? Skip. We might not have been able to find anything in Goofy Speedway, but is Lou really right? There has to be some sort of escape. It's simply impossible otherwise. But where could one be? Good morning, Flippy. Morning. You feeling okay? No, not at all. What Lou said to us yesterday, I'm starting to think he was right. I have to sort of agree with that. If Flunky's completely okay with us exploring, then yeah. They've really blocked any ways of escape, haven't they? But what I don't get is, why do so in many different ways? That is a good question. Well, regardless, I want to keep searching for a way out, but I just want to do something fun. Do you think it's possible to arrange some sort of event? An event? What kind of event? I don't know, but I need to get my mind off of this. Well, I'll think of something, Clara. Thanks. By the way, did you eat your meal for today? Huh? I don't think I got one. Mine was on my chair, but I'm not really hungry at the moment. I kinda just rushed out of my house. However, same, I don't have much of an appetite right now. Skip. Do we try to find another way out? Well, how about skip? That sounds good, about the event probably. So what will we be using as a target? Oh yeah, we know this. But I guess we can use a random fence for practice. Then again, it'll be blocked off like the racing games with some strange barrier. It's blocked with a barrier, just like the racetracks. I wonder how those barriers work. I too am quite intrigued. Perhaps you could modify those barriers to our advantage. Well, Dr. Shirley, I'm a scientist, not an engineer. I highly doubt I could do anything about them unless there's some sort of plasma barrier or something of the sort. Though honestly, I doubt it's even that. It felt as if something within us prevented us from moving forward. Well, great, so the trolley is a no-go. Well, whatever, we got off topic. Oh, wait. Let's see, wait, there we go. After what happened yesterday, it's good to know we can still have some fun, even if we won't be able to escape. So how about, I talked to Tom before, so let's talk to other tunes. We talked to other tunes. Oh, okay. Then who should I talk to? What is it, Pete? Would you like to talk? Oh yeah, sure. Oh, then where to? I don't know, just follow me. Pete looked at me, giving what I think was a silent thank you. So, who to talk to? Giggles and Bessie went off to Punchline Place. Shirley and Oldman went to Toon Hall. Well, Clara, want to become better friends? I guess. And there goes those two, which leaves. Not surprised. Hey, Coach, wanna have a chat? Yeah, no, never. I guess I should. Let's see, so many options. So remember, page 3. Let's go for Coach Z first. Coach Z, mind talking? Not one bit. And that means you and me are gonna be pals, Clef. Whatever, somebody better than the baddie. So I gotta say, Flippy, how'd you learn to throw so well? Well, I actually did a lot of practicing using throw gags back in the day. Tune up was something I picked up after. Good old practice. And some tunes still say they're perfectly fine as is, when they clearly don't know what they're doing. So glad to see someone actually put in the effort to train their aim. Anyways, I have a feeling you don't like Riggy. Like, at all. Really? You think that? Well, I mean, Flippy, of course I don't like him. He's literally my opposite. He wants all tunes to just have fun and not even worry about what's threatening Toontown. Fair, though. Tunes do need to have fun. It's kinda in our nature. However, I do agree that we can't only party all day, especially since the cogs have somehow done this to us. Exactly. So, switching topic, how many tunes have you trained? Not as many as I'd like, considering how poor tunes play is these days. But to answer the question, while I've tried giving advice to as many tunes as possible, I've only stuck around for 6 tunes. Some of them have mastered everything I've told them, though some are still starting out. I just wish I could remember their names and, well, are helping out tunes in my absence. Yeah, that'd be good. Well, I'll be heading out. Yeah, I'm getting quite hungry. Haven't eaten anything yet. Well, eat something. Don't you know a proper diet is good for you? Yeah, I know. Anyways, bye for now. Skip this. Flippy, I forgot to tell you something. Huh? What is it, Coach Z? Yep. So I think should I keep it in the skip? Should I keep the skipping scenes in, or should I just fade in, fade out, just to prevent the dizziness or something? I don't know. If it's available, we could go fishing, I guess. Yeah, okay. Sharing won't do any harm, right? Yeah, talk about Clef. Sure, why not? I guess I should say who I got then. Okay, here you go. I don't really agree with your morals, Flippy, but I doubt you had a horrible reason for what you did. Assuming you're just saying the truth. As if you lead us to Goofy Speedway. But that was Tom and Clara's idea. Even if that's true, Flippy, without your support, regardless if we may have been in the wrong, we wouldn't have tried going there. Not only that, but that branch throwing thing was actually kind of fun to watch. Even if we destroyed the fence, it was good to set our minds off of the killing game for a bit. Alright. Skip, you have to recall after the branch throwing competition, Pete wanted to talk to you the most. I'm assuming everybody's already watched the other routes, that's why I'm just skipping around. And well, shouldn't that say a lot about him? If he still held on to whatever belief he had to reject you unfairly, why would he want to talk to you now? Oh wait, done this already, skip it, do that, Let's go easy on Clara. Look out, Clara. I will. I threw one pie in almost slow motion and Clara easily dodged. I then threw my second pie. This one hitting Clara. So I wanted Clara to win, but since she missed both throws, I couldn't exactly make that happen. And well, a tie would have made me look like I was throwing a pity party. Then, as the pie slipped off Clara, I noticed something very wrong. Yeah, doing the Elmer Fudd thing. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Oh, I injured a rabbit. Why do I feel off? Clara. Wait, Clara, what happened to you? I don't feel horrible, but everything just feels worse all of a sudden. Don't tell me. Gags deal damage to us, not heal us? Well, that ruins the fun. Hold that thought. I'll have Clara clean up. Alright. So I'm guessing this party's cancelled. Yeah. This event being cancelled isn't what you should be worrying about. How could none of us guess that Gags would hurt us? Now that I think about it, it makes perfect sense for Fluggy to do that to us. So not only this all happened, but me never feel waste me pies? This is the worst of both worlds. With Reggie Clef and Shirley's laugh drain, it was because of Flunky, but this is my fault. Had I gone all out, it would have been even worse. Help, how do I be motivational? Just let me handle this, Tom. Flippy, you still there? Yeah. You know this isn't your fault, right? Say it, it's not. But, Flippy, like you said, none of us guessed that all gags would cause laugh damage. Say it, it's not your fault. It's not my fault. You don't believe yourself right now, again. Jeez, take a chill pill, coach. Screaming at him isn't going to help. It's technically his fault, so give him time to process it. Alright, sheesh. Well, at least it could have been worse. Yeah, it really could have. Flippy, I'm sure Clara will be fine. The whole creep pie is only 40 damage. She'll be 10 left over what those three have to deal with, and they seem mostly fine. I guess so. Still, I feel this immense guilt. I felt a bond with her, and I've ruined it, or at least damaged it. Deep down, I know this isn't a big deal, but I can't help it. I've always blown things out of proportion, especially when it comes to relationships. Maybe you and Clara could talk it out, like how Pete and I did. Right? Yeah, that worked. Why do I always get this emotional? It's pathetic as a leader. If only my memories didn't contain countless times I've gotten like this. I have to stop looking like a moron. I'll talk to her in a bit. I need to clean this place up first. Just go already. We can do it for you. Seriously, go before I change my mind. Got it. Okay, we can skip now. Not surprised you want to do that. What's that supposed to mean? Never mind, it's nothing. I need to apologize to her? Well, yeah, because I think so. Wait, what happened to your outfit? I gave it to Clara. I don't know if it'll help at all, but anything is anything. Left it in her closet. Can I see her? If you want, but she probably just wants to sleep. Wait, why does it sound familiar? Maybe just send her a note to talk later? I'm sorry, but I have to see her now. Alright, I won't stop you. Thank you. Just a heads up, she might already be asleep. Got it. We went inside Clara's hut, finding a slightly looking different hut. Clara, you okay with talking? Huh? Is that you, Flippy? Slowly walk towards the other room. Silence, neighborhood dogs. Ah, so it is. Clara, I'm sorry? Yeah. Flippy, do you really think I'd be angry at you? Huh? Flippy, I don't feel that different. It was only one pie. Well, still, I did this to you. Even so, you can't just hold something against someone when, well, they didn't know any better. You're being serious? Flippy, come on, would I joke about this? I guess you're right about that. And you know it. Though I could definitely use a nap right now, so, right, I'll leave you be. Well, have a nice nap? I'll try, Flippy, I'll try. Skip to do that, eh? We'll make it through this, Flippy. Not just us, but everyone. Yeah. We'll make it out of this. Yeah. Guess this is good night. I was about to go on my own hut, and I realized someone was pacing back and forth around the campsite. Clef, how long you been there? Oh, Flippy. Not for long, if that's what you're wondering. Me just thinking about something. Let me guess, the motive? Yeah, that. Me a go now. Something tells me it wasn't that. Probably has to do with his pies, well, being wasted. At least only 4 of them were used in the contest, but I doubt he was fully willing to let us throw any of them. I'm just glad that I didn't hit Clara with both of the pies. I then walked into my hut. I then opened my door. I'm glad Clara feels a little better than me. If my math is right, she has 10 more left than me, my 50 versus her 60. As Koji walked forward. What? I looked at what Koji was startled by, but I wish I hadn't. What is it? Holy fucking shit, so alternate routes really do lead to alternate victims and culprits and all that stuff. Holy shit, what the fuck happened here? Clef, yeah, that's me, that's my name. Clef's dead body. Holy shit. Yeah. Shut up, neighbor's dog. Imprisonment in sorrow. So again, this is for, I'm assuming everybody's already seen the main route that I played through, so that's why we're skipping a lot of this. Dot. How did this happen? This isn't real, right? No one would actually. We need to get the others. Just as Coach Z said that 2 other tunes arrived. Is that Clef? No doubt about it. A body has been discovered, located at the pet shop. So, someone really did commit murder. What? But maybe Flunky did this. It could only be a tune. Flunky would have done this himself. Which means someone took the coward's way out. Rather than stay and endure the suffering, they vowed to escape alone. How pathetic of them. No one took on my offer of hypnosis, and yet someone is perfectly willing to commit murder. It's astonishing how skewed a coward's morals can be. I just want to know why. Why this all happened? I will find out. I want to know why too. What could Clef have done to deserve this? He's just dead, gone forever. It didn't take long for more and more tunes to arrive. Who's dead? Eagles quickly saw what was in front of us. Yeah, Clef? He's just there. Ah, blood. He's not actually dead, right? There was an announcement. What do you think? That is not a good sight to look at. It took a minute or two for others to arrive. I got here as quick as I could. Paul is trying to get Harry, however. Seems she was drained off of her laugh. Seems Flippy was as well. The others gotta look at me. Oh no, you and Paula got drained? Yeah. At that moment, Paula also arrived. Oh dear, you too, Flippy? That's unfortunate for you two, but at least you're better off than Clef. Good thing to look at. Clef's dead? Paula also gotta look at the body. No, Clef, why would anyone do this? This is horrible. Where are the others? Harry will open his door for Paula, I assume. However, for Clara and Riggy, I have no clue on their whereabouts. They're okay, right? When Bessie said that, I realized that our situation might even be worse than what we thought. Please don't tell me it's not just Clef that's dead. Oh no. Please don't let it be that Clara's also... we're here, everybody. We all turned around to see... Uh-oh. Gosh, why is Flaggy playing a stupid prank on... Riggy, look over there. Over there? The two looked past the crowd. Oh, so Flunky wasn't making a prank, huh? That's all you have to say? What happened to you two? What do you think? I think we both got drained. Holy shit. Oh, thank goodness you're alive. But you're so low and laugh now because of me. It's okay, Flippy. You didn't cause this. How exactly was Clara drained this much? She was perfectly fine yesterday. Alright, you weren't there. With the pie contest, we figure out that gags don't heal us, but damage us. The good thing is, we were only fighting the whole cream pies, and not something more powerful. I see. So then you got drained twice by Flunky, Riggy? Yep, yes, I rolled snake eyes twice. I'm not going to ask what that means. Flunky, where are ya? Huh, impatient much, not everyone is here yet. However, since almost all of you know who's dead now, I suppose I can finally end this motive. I'll restore everyone's laugh. And just like that. That was easy. I felt a little better. But it doesn't change the fact that Clef is dead. Man, they killed me. They fucking killed me. Finally, back to normal. Sucks Clef a bit the dust, but what can you do? Shit, dude. This is really not the time for a joke, Riggy. I can't really blame him. Suddenly, I feel a lot better now. It's a type of happiness that feels murky. I don't like how much sadness just faded away. Oof. Is this like what happens when you drink one of them happy pills or something? That's, oof. You're faking your happiness, dude. Hearing Clara say that, it made me realize I was in this horrible way relieved that it was someone I didn't know very well. It's not something I want to admit, but it's the truth. Clef was someone with dreams, someone with a desire to live. But it was as if the blood from his head was his dreams spilling out. Heh, nice. Not even Coach Z spoke up. I guess I have to leave. Someone has to. Everyone, we have to do this for Clef. He wouldn't want his death to be in vain. We need to figure out who did this. That sounded really tacky. Yeah, we can't just do nothing. If we did, we won't figure out why this happened. Well, Flippy, it seems you truly are our leader. Is that true? Regardless if it was, I have to be now. For Clef. But how to start? Maybe by checking the body itself? I'ma guess you want a closer look at the body, Flippy. Yeah. I just still don't believe it. Why would any one of us, a Toon, do something like this? I don't know, Tom. I don't know. I say that, but it could have been the motive dream or the desire to escape. Maybe both. Well, I have to take a closer look at Clef. I may have overheard the conversation. Would you two like for me to take a close look at the body? Yes, that'd be nice. Very well, I shall begin my inspection. Feel free to investigate elsewhere. Hold on there, we can't just leave you alone with the body. Huh? Does anyone else have any sort of knowledge on poisons? That is what I'll be inspecting. Or do you say that because you suspect me? Who I suspect doesn't matter. No one should be left alone at any time in case someone tries destroying evidence. Speaking of Toons alone, Harry needs to get here before he tries anything. Seeing the body made me realize Harry isn't here yet. Wait, could Harry... He's fine, he responded to me this morning, but as usual, he didn't come out. Well, Clef's dead. If he doesn't get out, now he'll be very suspicious. Very well, I'll get him now. I'll follow you to make sure that happens. In that case, would you be okay with taking a closer look with me, Flippy? I suppose I have to. Sorry I can't take a closer look. I've never seen something like this. I haven't either. Here, Flippy, I can take a look with you. Really? Yeah. Truth be told, but I don't know who I lost in my life. This is the first time I've seen a dead body. That's horrible. I suppose that makes two of us. Very well, let's begin. Everyone else looked away. I don't want to do this myself, but I have to. Anything could be a clue. Let's be honest, I doubt Clef was poisoned. However, you never know unless you take a close look. Would anyone have access to poisons? I doubt it, unless Fluggy secretly bribed someone to kill. I see, that is a possibility. Can't see his eyes at all as he is. We'll need to flip him over temporarily. I can help with that. These two seem like naturals. What have they gone through to be so unfazed by this? Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Slowly and Pete flipped Clef's body as quickly and carefully as they could. And what we saw... Oh gosh, that's... those wounds. That is very unsettling. I'm sorry, I can't look at him. That is perfectly reasonable. Let me check the eyes. Can't believe for a second I was relieved. What is wrong with me? I said I couldn't look at him, but my gaze didn't move while Charlie investigated further. Eventually, I finished. Was there anything noteworthy? Nothing was in his pockets, and it doesn't seem to pose any obvious symptoms of poisoning. I see that it seems that his head wound was the killing blow. What about the multiple scratch marks on his body? I'm unsure on what caused those. My initial thought was that he fought the culprit, but with so many injuries, wouldn't the culprit have at least some noticeable marks? That is true, none of us wear anything protective. So then, what caused those injuries? My only hypothesis is that he fell. I assume I might know where I'm going with this. The pet shop? Indeed, it's possible that he fell from there. However, it's also possible that these scratch marks were given post-mortem, though the reason, I don't know why. What could have scratched him like that? There are an unfortunate amount of possibilities. But for now, we should reposition Clef to how we found him. Yeah, we should. Peter surely made sure Clef was positioned as close as possible to how we found him. So in the end, there wasn't much to learn from that. I wouldn't say nothing without moving the body. We could have not found all of those scratch marks. Something you want to add, Pete? It's probably just my imagination, but when we were flipping his body over, besides, well, the smell of blood, it was almost as if there was a faint smell of something else. Something else? It might just be my mind playing tricks on me, I don't know. I see. Well, Lou did say that we should prevent any tampering of evidence, so let us stay here and watch the body. Perhaps that faint smell might come back to you. Alright. Flippy, could you make sure everyone else is in some sort of group? Yeah, I can do that. As we were about to leave the crime scene, a group came from somewhere. Ah, you three. You finally got Harry out of his house. You really didn't have to be so forceful, Lou. And what, leave him there forever? Yeah, no. It's been quite a while since I've actually seen Harry. Hey there, Harry. Harry finally got a look at the body. So, it really did happen. I knew it. Everyone is out for themselves. From the blood, it looks like someone bashed his skull in. So brutal. This is why I never trust anyone else. Harry, wait. Well, at least Paul will go looking for him. I guess so. Well, what are you doing? Just standing there? We need to investigate anything we can. I know, I always tried getting Harry outside by telling him no one would kill, but now Clef's murdered, and so brutally too. Look, Flippy, I know we don't see eye to eye, but now's not the time for this. Seeing someone you knew even just for a few days dead on the ground, it sucks, it really does, but there's nothing we can do now for Clef, other than solve this case. Yeah, I guess you're right, Lou. I'm going to try to take a closer look at the body, if my stomach can handle it. So don't psych off yourself, alright? Yeah. Oh, Flippy, what is it? You should go around and ask everyone who they got for their motive dreams. You're right, that could definitely play a part in this. Well, if you want to know mine, it was Giggles the first night, and Mo the second. Gotta say, I don't want to see Mo's face like ever now. Oh, that doesn't sound good at all. You got that right. Well, as for me, it was Paula the first night and Shirley the second. You got me as your target? Yeah, but don't worry, you didn't do anything horrible. Well, that's good to hear. Suppose I'll say my motive dream too. It was of Tom the second night. The first night I got no one, if you recall. That's right, who got Dre the first night again? Pretty sure it was Ricky, Shirley, and Clef. The second night being Flippy, Paula, Clara, and Ricky again. Yeah, that sounds right. I see. Well, how about you go ask everyone else for their motive dreams, Flippy? Problem is, I doubt the killer would tell the truth. Yeah, that is true. So how about you two go and sit here with Shirley? Alright, that works. There are some tools near the fence, let's start there. The problem is, as you've said, what if the killer lies? I want to trust everyone, Pete. But someone in our group did this. Or perhaps we could catch them in a lie. I don't think anyone was a target for multiple people the same night. So if you get any duplicate answers for the same night, that could be telling. Sure. I still can't believe one of us did this. Maybe Flunky's the one that killed Clef. Yet the defense was really a branch throwing competition. The fact that you all partook in such a barbaric activity is laughable. It was at least more enjoyable than doing nothing. Hello there. Oh, it's you. And Flippy. You're not gonna give you a break, are you? Look, we just need to know who you got in your motive dreams. That's it, what a simple task. For your information, I got Lou in the first night and that idiot Oldman second. Alright, and you, Giggles? Please, Giggles, we need any info we can get. Flippy and Harry. Thank you, Giggles. Wait. Are there any new holes in this fence? It's quite close to the body. You never know if it could be involved in some way. From a glance, it doesn't seem like there's any new holes. But no blood either. I think it's safe to assume this fence hasn't been further damaged, though don't quote me on that. Well, we'll keep it in mind at least. Do whatever you want. Well, there's those two. I think that means there's 6 more to ask. There's some dudes at the plaza, we should talk to them. Do we really have to be in a group like this, Clara? I just need to think, okay? Would it be better to think alone? Besides, I need to ask you something. Clara is obviously distraught. I mean, we both tried so hard to find an exit together, and now, a murder happened. Let's talk to Ricky and Bessie first, Pete. Alright. I heard my name. What do you need, bucko? Ricky's been very happy after you guys laughed back. What? I got my laugh drained not once but twice. I'm basically going through a happiness withdrawal right now. I mean, alright, but it's kinda creepy, just saying. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, what was the question? We haven't even asked yet. Well, who did you get for your motive dreams? I'll assume that question's for Bessie since it's pretty obvious I got none. Indeed. Well, for the first night I got code Z, second night was Clara. Something else seems to be on your mind, Bessie. It's just that Clef was part of the host crew, you know? And now it's just Rig and me. It really sucks losing someone. The pie contest. What exactly went down? Tom told me the important details but nothing super specific. I assume you know what I did to Clara then. It wasn't your fault, Flippy. No one could have known about how gags would have damaged us. Wait. Oh, seems something's in that brain of yours. No, could a gag have caused such little damage like that? Clef was at half laugh, so it needed to be something fairly powerful, but... Bessie, you said you had grand pianos, yeah? Yeah? Who else had access to gags? There are many that could inflict a lot of damage. Well, you're right about my grand pianos, but I swear I didn't use any. I believe you, Bessie. Please just tell the truth. Alright then, well, if I recall. Besides me, Clara had trapdoors, Mo had fog arms, Oldman had hypno goggles, Clef had whole cream pies, and I think that's it. I believe so. Lou and I are also SOS students, but we don't actually have any gags ourselves. Oh yeah, pretty sure everyone who cleaned up also has some whole cream pies from Clef. Really? Who exactly? Easy. It was Tom, Cozy, Giggles, and Paula. Alright, I doubt the whole cream pie was the murder weapon, but thanks for telling us anyways. No problem, bucko. Pray for me, Riggy. Those two had a lot to say. Indeed, this case might involve everything that's happened in the past few days. Hey, Pete. Yeah? How have you been keeping your composure during this investigation? I can't really focus. Well, our feelings can't get in the way of finding out who did this. And well, as I stated before, I'm almost certain I've seen tunes I knew show up dead one day. I suppose I'm lucky I don't think that's happened to me before. Losing tunes I've talked to isn't a new concept to me, and yet I still get attached to new tunes I meet. But even if I do, I'm always prepared to lose them. I don't think I could ever do that. That's what I thought before. But we can't falter now. We have to get through this case. Yeah. Still Coach G and Clara to talk over there. Clara, please, I trust you, okay? But I don't have anything to say. Hello. Hello there. How has your investigation been? It's been going poorly. I just can't focus. Clef is really dead. After everything, he really is dead. And if the killer isn't exposed, everyone else dies. I'm sure we can find out the killer, Clara. No matter who it is, Clara, it's something we have to do. But what if we get it wrong? Everyone will die. Everyone will die. Clara, that's not wrong. If you think about it, it's not just Clef that the culprit wants dead. They all want us to perish. If you think about it, it's not just Clef that the culprit wants dead. They want all of us to perish. It's all of us or just them. I don't want to lose you all. Clara, what is it? We'll figure this out. I know we can. This may seem like an empty promise, but just know, if you can figure out why this all happened, I'm sure the culprit will easily confess. I hope you're right about that. In the end, we're scared. Scared that someone had the willpower to murder someone. Coach Z says that the culprit will confess, but I doubt the culprit would do that if they did. Why would they kill Clef in the first place? I suppose you're right about that. Everyone is afraid of dying. But it's the job of those around them to pick up where they left off. Why would we want to pick up where a killer left off? Well, obviously not the killing part. I mean, for the victim, and who knows, maybe there's more than one victim. What do you mean? Obviously not literally, everyone else is still alive. But for everyone related to Clef, or maybe to this case. Like his family, perhaps. You're right, Coach. I doubt that the culprit would give up their life, but we'll do it. Yeah, for Clef. It'll be difficult to solve, however. We have to try. Leave it to Coach to give us a pep talk. A pep talk can only do so much. You guys have to do the change yourselves. Look, we've been doing nothing for too long. We should investigate Clef's hut. Good idea, there might be clues there. Mind if we join you? Not at all, Clara. Before we go, I forgot to ask, who did you two get in your motive dreams? Well, you already know I got some the first night, but the second night was actually Bessie. Alright, and you, Clara? Well, the first night I actually got Bessie, and the second night, well, you know. Alright, I think there's only two more tunes to ask. Tom and someone else. Wait, Flippy, did you ever tell us your motive dream? I did yesterday, but you weren't there. It was Clef, actually. Clef? That's right, was it about how he disliked your campaign? Yeah, I know I told you and Coach Z, but I think there were some others that heard. Pretty sure Giggles and Lou also knew this. Alright then. Well, we still have Tom and someone else to talk to. I think the other tune is Oldman. Right. Maybe Tom and Oldman are at the huts themselves. Probably, let's look there. We made our way over to the huts, but we were stopped by none other than fuck. Ah, there you are, Oldman, and I found something. Really, what is it? A torn note. I'd highly doubt it wasn't a part of this case. Really, could I see that? Go ahead, you may as well read it out loud for everyone. Alright, let's see here. This corner is ripped off, so the recipient's name isn't here, though I have a feeling it was for Clef. Regardless, probably a sip by the surgeon. Meet me at the pet shop as soon as possible. Flippy and I will be waiting for you. We think we found a way in. Perhaps it could actually be an escape. I know you're not feeling well, but please come as soon as possible. Flippy and I. Why is my name in that? That's what I don't know. I think maybe someone trying to frame Flippy. By using Flippy the leader's name to lure Clef to his demise. It's a theory that's very much possible. This note, why was this made? Where did you two find this? Pretty nearby, just in a bush. Well, knowing what that note says to Flippy and I, pretty sure this is a stupid frame making Flippy look like an accomplice. An accomplice? Yeah, if Flippy wrote this, he wouldn't put his own name like that. Well, it seems your allies back you up, Flippy. The question is, will you be able to convince the others? Wait, Oldman, we need to know your motive dreams. So that is what you are gathering. Very well, my motive dreams were of Mo and Pete. Wait, you should be with someone else. I'll go with them. But we just got the Silly Street crew back together. It's fine, just make sure to investigate Clef's hut, alright? Well, we still have us four. Pete's rereading the note over and over. I feel like his stress for me is fading away. You didn't read it that, Pete? I don't think it's that long of a note. Sorry, Tom. Yeah, let's go search Clef's hut now. Hopefully we find something. We'll see. We all headed to the huts. So, which one's his? If I recall, back when me and Dad chat about your motive, we walked away to let Tom be. At the same time, someone else emerged from their hut. Stupid fellas. Oh, it's you, Clef. Oh, I think it's this one, though I'm not completely sure. You got a good memory if you remember that. Wait, was that after we hung out at the campfire? No, though now that you mention it, I did see Clef pondering about something before I went back to my hut. I was about to go in my own hut, but when I realized someone was pacing back and forth around the campsite, Clef, how long you been here? Not for long, if that's what you're wondering. Me just thinking about something. Let me guess the motive. Yeah, that. Me go now. That was the last time I saw him alive. If I had questioned him further, or even stayed with him, could I have stopped this? Could I have stopped Clef from dying? Did he say anything to you? Not really anything important, he was just worrying about the motive. The motive, He couldn't have a motive dream the first night, yeah? None of the other tunes got drained by Flunky and had any, so no. Then he was worrying about others' motives. I guess so. Thinking about when we left the campfire, didn't Coach G go for a run? Well, we got no time to lose. Show us his hut, Flippy. Wait, Coach, did you end up doing some exercise after we split up with the campfire? That. Yeah, I ran around the playground for an hour or two. Couldn't really remember the time. Did you see anyone around the playground at the time? I don't think so. It was pretty silent when I was outside. I then went home and relaxed until the nighttime announcement. How long could you estimate you were relaxing? Maybe an hour and a half, best guess I got. If the nighttime announcement is at 10 PM, then we can assume no one besides Coach Z was at the playground until he left at around 8:30. Then we found Clef pretty soon after the morning announcement at 8 AM, so then there's a seriously large time span Clef could have been killed. Yeah, from 8:30 PM to like 8:15 AM? Well, maybe not that recent. The blood was dry, so definitely sometime before the morning announcement. There's still a big time slot. Indeed, we should have saved this for the trial. We need to investigate Clef's hut. Got it. It should be this one. It's pretty empty. Pete and I can search this big room. You and Tom search the bedroom. Alright, got it. Tom and I walk to the next room, but... Ooh, look at that. The heck? What happened to that pie? It's all ruined. That's a bit of an overreaction to a pie, Tom. Oops, you're right. Though why is this pie ruined but not the others? It's almost like someone bashed it with something. Maybe their fists? The only Clef could do that, so maybe not. This was Clef's personal pie supply from the motive. Well, I'll check the bed. You check the closet. Got it. I checked to see what was under the sheets. Nothing. Maybe there's something inside the mattress. No, nothing there either. Find anything, Tom? No, just his clothes. Wait, Clef's clothes? Did you ever check the closet? I think Fluggy put extra copies of our clothes in whatever hut we stayed in our first night. Oh, I've never changed my clothes yet. Oh, well, you don't smell. Thanks. This is awkward. Well, this is a bummer. All he found was a ruined pie. And that note Oldman found. I haven't been able to actually find much. What the fuck? Go away, motorcycle. Holy shit. God damn it, I've been waiting so long for you to get the fuck out of this fucking front house. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. I hope your motorcycle fucking runs over a pile of shit or something. Fuck you. Tom even do this for something. Doesn't feel like it. I know it probably doesn't, but any form of investigation, even if it leads to nothing, is something. I know it's probably our most valuable source of evidence, And maybe Oldman wouldn't have found it had it not been for you. Not only that, but just trying to find evidence helps. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Flippy. No problem. Though, Flippy, someone who's pretended to be happy a lot, I can definitely tell you're far from feeling well. Of course I'm not feeling well, Tom. Well, I guess that's kinda obvious, but we can get through this, Flippy. Even if I was wrong that no one would kill. Maybe Flunky's the one that did this? I wish that was true, and maybe it is, but... yeah, we have to face the truth, don't we, Flippy? An announcement? I think I've given enough time for you two, so head over to the Toon HQ in the playground. So, guess we're out of time. Looks like it. Yeah, looks like we gotta go. Yep, what was about a pie, Tom? We heard you say something about it? Well, you found a ruined pie on the ground, but other than that, there didn't seem like there was anything noteworthy. I see, well, better something than nothing. Cozy and I have found nothing. I was thinking about all the gag damages, especially since Bessie reminded us of who had what. If I recall, the gags and tunes were grand pianos which deal 180 damage, trapdoors which deal 70, foghorns which deal 50 damage, whole cream pies are 40, and anything else couldn't cause damage. Yeah. This is it. If according to what the rules states, we're going to have a trial. We're all headed over to the Toon HQ to see... It's unlocked? Well, that's different. It certainly is. Looks like everyone else is arriving. And sure enough, I wonder, will we find out the coward that did this? We better. I don't want to die this early. Unfortunately, I doubt any of us has any extensive knowledge on murder trials. I doubt it. Well, that's not good. The killer will get away with it then. My question is, why they only killed one Toon? Firstly, they'll leave more evidence. Secondly, by trying to escape, they're basically trying to kill all of us, not just Clef. You're right. Is there really someone that cruel lying within our group? Oh, that appears to be everyone. Very well, go into the Toon HQ and stand at your respective area. I doubt this will be like a regular trial. It sure won't be. And with that, we opened the Toon HQ. It was empty, and we found all our spots. This is real. This whole situation is real. Yep. I don't know who did it, but that's what we're trying to solve. Clef is dead. Yeah, fuck me. Never coming back to life. And one of us is his killer? I don't want to believe it, but... if we want to survive this trial, we have to do it. I have to do it. I will find the culprit. Okay. I should look over what I learned from the investigation. Yeah. I think I should rest up here, but yeah. At the same time, I will be reading up the, what do you call it? Truth phrases, yeah. So I'm just gonna stop a bit, rest a bit, and then we'll proceed onwards to the trial. Okay? Okay.